Evening, viewers. Welcome back to Nightly News with me, Khansa. Tonight, we bring you a special extended report about a natural disaster that struck Harapan village last night. Heavy rain caused the river to overflow and triggered a sudden flash flood that damaged dozens of houses and forced hundreds of residents to evacuate. To find out more about the current situation, we are now connected with our field reporter, Lubna, who is reporting live from the location. Hello, Lubna. How are things there right now?
Hello, Khansa. Good evening. I'm currently standing in Harapan village, where the traces of last night's flash flood are still clearly visible. Behind me, you can see several houses that are still covered in mud and debris. Many residents are still cleaning their homes using buckets and brooms, trying to save what's left. According to local authorities, the flood began at around 2 o'clock in the morning. The water came suddenly after hours of non-stop heavy rain. Many residents were asleep and had no time to prepare, forcing them to rush out of their homes with only the clothes they were wearing.
That must have been a terrifying moment. Do we have an update on how many families have been affected by this disaster?
Yes, based on data from the Regional Disaster Management Agency, around 150 families are affected. About half of them have temporarily taken shelter at the village hall and nearby schools. Several roads connecting the village to the main city remain inaccessible because of mud and fallen trees.
How are the conditions at the evacuation sites?
Conditions Conditions are still far from ideal. Many residents are sleeping on the floor with only thin mats. The air slams damp, and clean water is very limited. Volunteers have started distributing food and blankets, but the supply is still not enough for everyone. Despite the situation, the residents are trying to stay calm and support one another.
That's very touching, Lubna. I understand you are with one of the survivors there.
That's right, Khansa. Standing next to me is one of the residents affected by the flood. Good evening, Afreen.
Good evening.
Can you tell us what happened when the flood came?
Good evening too. So at the time we were all sleeping, but suddenly we heard a loud crumbling sound from outside. Then when I opened the door, the water rushed very fast. It was traveling. We didn't have time to save many things. I just grabbed my children and ran to hug around.
That must have been very difficult. Did you receive any warning from the authorities before the flood hit?
Actually, we noticed the river water rising in the evening, but we didn't think it would overflow that quickly. The rain has been heavy, but none of us expected it to get this bad.
How are your conditions and the other residents right now?
We are trying to stay strong, and many of our belongings are gone, but at last everyone is safe. Some people are sick because of the cold and dirty water. We really hope many medical can help and come soon.
I understand. How has the response been from volunteers and local officials?
They are been very kind. Since this morning, people have been bringing food and helping clean up the area. And we are grateful, but we still need a clean water, blankets, and any clothes for the children.
Alright, thank you so much for Afreen for sharing your story with us. Please stay safe and take care of your family. As you can hear from Afreen, the flood has not only damaged homes but also affected people emotionally. Many residents are still in shock, especially children who keep crying whenever they hear the sound of rain.
That's heartbreaking. Have there been any updates from the local authorities about future plans or weather warnings?
Yes, the local weather agency has issued a warning from possible light to moderate rain tonight. The rescue team continues to monitor the river level and prepare for any further emergencies. They are also coordinating with nearby district to send more clean water and food supplies.
That is good to hear. Safely must come first. Are the residents allowed to return home yet, or are they advised to stay in the shelter for now?
Most residents have been advised to remain at the shelters until the area is declared safe. Some, however, have started returning home during the day to clean up and check on their belongings. The mud is thick, and the waterline marks can be seen as high as the window in several houses.
It must take a lot of effort to recover from the disaster. How's the general mood among the people there?
Despite their exhaustion, there is still a strong sense of unity. Neighbors are helping each other clean up, sharing food, and comforting one another. You can really feel the spirit of working together in tough times.
That's the beautiful part of our community spirit. Afrin, before we end, what message would you like to share with our viewers who might be watching us now?
I just want to say, please always be alert during heavy rain. We never thought something like this could happen to us. And it all happened so fast. And for those who want to help, anything you send, food, clothes, or even press, mean a lot to us.
Thank you, Afrin. Your strength and courage are inspiring.
Yes, truly. Even in this difficult situation, the people here are showing incredible resilience. The flood may have destroyed their homes, but not their hope.
The government and humanitarian organizations have opened donation posts for those who wish to help the victims in Harapan village. You can contact the local disaster agency or visit the nearest relief center. Once again, our thoughts and prayer go out to all residents affected by this tragedy. May they find strength and recovery soon.
From Harapan Village, I am Lubna, reporting for Nightly News. Back to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Lubna. Thank you, Afrin, for sharing your story. That concludes our special coverage for of the Harapan village flood. Stay with us for more updates after this short break. I'm Khansa and this has been Nightly News Special Report. Good night and stay safe.